Okay, now we start. Maybe give a big hand to ourselves, please.
Hello, we will start right now. Kindly come in so that we will be in our schedule. Actually, today our Deputy Prime Minister came very early, around 8:40. So he is very early indeed. He is one of the very industrious minister in Thailand. Sometimes when we meet the minister, maybe they came late, but this one came very early. Something similar to minister in Vietnam. In Vietnam, I was a consultant to the Ministry of Finance in Vietnam. I was supposed to be there at around 8:30, but the minister came at around 8 o'clock. Wow, very early indeed. So he's a really great, minister indeed. Our colleagues, Miss Madame Momo. Yes, now you can have a seat, and then tonight, midnight, we can talk again. Maybe, yeah, and also our colleagues from the Philippines and the rest. First, let me welcome all of us to be here. This seminar, actually, we run for our Ministry of Finance, our Ministry of Interior, so that they will know how to facilitate home buyers from foreign countries. But also very good for those investors from foreign countries, like from Myanmar, from Korea, from the Philippines, and the others. That's why there are our colleagues from different countries coming here. And as you may know, our largest group here is the delegates from Myanmar. So let's give a big hand for our Myanmar people. We also have one from Korea. Where are you? Korea. Give a big hand, please. The Philippines. Yeah. Russia. We also have from Russia. Yeah. India. Yes. Our Indian. อาจารย์พรเทพยืนหน่อย Our Indian colleagues and USA. Yeah. From right from USA. He just came a day before yesterday. And who else? Cambodia. We also have from Cambodia. Yes. ซกสบาย And who else? Hong Kong. Yeah. Our colleagues from Hong Kong. Yeah. Our speakers. Mr. Low. He is our class, our senior from the Asian Institute of Technology. And from Malaysia, our president of the Malaysian Estate Agent Association, Mr. Tan Kian Un, my boss. And also, who else? I'm so sorry if I forgot. Indonesia. Yeah. Yes. Mr. He is our largest real estate developer in Indonesia, Cinemas. So maybe if you go to Indonesia, you said Cinemas, his name, everyone will know. Okay, and who else? We also have from China, yeah, where my grandma came from, China. Yes. Okay. So right now, let me just overview something about foreign real estate opportunity in Thailand. I'm so sorry. This photo, my colleagues make it to look very young, maybe too young. They may took out a lot of depreciation indeed. Okay. So let me start. This is me again. I'm Thai, but my grandma came from mainland China, so I have a Chinese name. If I were Catholic, I also have a Christian name, Bruno. Saint Bruno is on my birthday. Yeah. But I'm in Thailand. We are Buddhist. Maybe next life we Christian. But this life I'm Buddhist, and I'm the president of the
FIABCI Thai. Actually, Dr. Patip Tamatitam, he should have been the president, but he said so many people invited him to be the president, so he better just silent. So I'm the president and he is the honorable chairman. So this is what happened. And I myself is a valuers. I conduct valuation and survey in Jakarta, in Manila, in Ho Chi Minh City, Cambodia, Uganda, and many other countries like Bangladesh. So this is myself. Let me just say something about FIABCI again. Actually, I should say this to the ministers, but there are some problem there. ไม่ดังหรอกดังไหม
Okay. FIABCI Thai. So this is our activity. We have three principal members, that is Thai Appraisal and Estate Agent Foundation, our Real Estate Broker Association. The Estate Broker Association, they have around 3,000 to 4,000 members. Our Thai Appraisal and Estate Agent Foundation, we have only almost 2,000 members. And the Asia Pacific Union of Energy also a few thousand people here. But we expect those Real Estate Developer Association to be our member soon as well. And also we have Builder Association and many others, so that the presidency will be rotated. No monopoly. I'm just trying to be temporary only. Yeah. And today we also have a lot of sponsors, as you see there. And this is our world president. The one on the left is our world president, Mr. Raymond. He is from Spain, España. And next year will be from Taiwan. And afterwards will be from other countries. So we have rotation every year. And as you may know that we organize the FIABCI Prix d'Excellence Award. Since 2019, 2020, we make it 6 consecutive years already. No skip, even if we have COVID-19. Anyone did not get COVID-19? Maybe all of us, no? Including me. Yeah. During the COVID-19, sometimes it's low tide, so we organize it. And after we organize it, high tide again. So, but we can organize 6 consecutive years. This year will be on July 4, 5, and 6. July 4, 5, and 6. You may come again. Will be really big event around 800 people here. Yeah. So our Myanmar people can also kindly come as well. This is some seminar. This gentleman, he is also another deputy prime minister, the one at the front. But he is also the Minister of Defense. So Minister of Defense may not be related to us. So this time I did not invite him to come. But just the Ministry of Interior. Because the Ministry of Interior, Mr. Anutin is related to the Department of Lands, and also Public Works Authorities. Yeah. We also organize some seminar about the Thailand property investment, something in April, and some others. This is our award this year, last year. And this man is, the year before last. This man is the Minister of Finance, who came to be our chairman of the ceremony. And last year, our FIABCI President Farouk, World President Farouk, came to be our chairman here, and also another guys. And this year, 2025, we will have again. So kindly join us. July 3, 4, 5, 3 we will be welcoming reception. 4 will be big seminar about PropTech and many other things. And July 6, we will go to see different property awarded projects. So it will be really meaningful for us. And this is a category like environment, heritage, master plan, hotel. You may know that the Queen Sirikit National Convention Center is also winning our FIABCI Thai Prix d'Excellence Award as well, and many other salient projects in Thailand. So this is my firm we do valuation of properties. So today I will present the findings from this organization. So just introduce this. We are the real estate information centers and valuers, but not the brokers or developer ourselves. We do in many countries. And even in Brazil, anywhere they hire us to go, we will go. Even in war zone, like in Ukraine, we went there also. In Afghanistan, in Pakistan or something. Yeah, so we do a lot of real estate survey and database. We are the largest real estate information center in Thailand, and we also sell data for our people here. Okay, so let me tell you about the magnitude of housing in Thailand or real estate in Thailand. Many people say that real estate in Thailand constitutes around 10% of the GDP. 10% of the GDP. Even our Bank of Thailand also said so, but it may be a little bit misleading because they use the constant value of the GDP and divided by the annual sales or something. So constant value will be really low. So it is around 10%. But actually, if we use the current value, it is around 5%. Particularly for this year, you see in 2014, we have really few projects. So it is only 4.2% of the GDP only. But many developers may like to say that it is really big, 10% of the GDP, so that they feel really important or something. But they are really important, but not as many as 10%. So this is the fact. And you may know that these are the projects that we survey, almost 10,000 projects right now. But as a whole, we survey around 30,000 projects already, nationwide. We also have this survey in Manila, in Ho Chi Minh City, Hanoi, Jakarta, and Kathmandu as well. And this is a big developers, 12 largest big developers in Thailand. You see, the first one may be a lot of money, a lot of investment, and annually. But all these 12 projects, all these 12 developers in Thailand, as you may know, it is smaller than the 9th largest developer in China. China number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9th one in China constitute larger than the whole developers in Thailand, the whole 12 developers in Thailand. You see, they are very gigantic indeed. If they come to Thailand, maybe a big move here as well. But this is in case of Thailand. So in the case of Outlook, what you may know that is that in Thailand now we have around 600,000 units in Bangkok, still unoccupied in Bangkok. But this figure, no real estate information, no other real estate information center tell you, because they are afraid that developers may not be able to sell their products or something, because there are so many second-hand housing unoccupied in Bangkok. This is a backlog or something. So there are quite a lot indeed in Thailand. And as a whole, you may see that there are around you may see that there are around 1.6 million housing units available for sales in Thailand as a whole, not Bangkok, in Thailand as a whole. So every year around 400,000 units sold in nationwide, but also over more than 600,000 units sold in second-hand houses. So this is the situation in Thailand right now. Actually, these slides, they will be available for you in the afternoon or today afternoon or something in the PDF format, so that you can have a look later on. Okay. And this is in the case of Bangkok, the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, what is happening? Our colleagues from Myanmar and many other countries, they like to invest in Bangkok. So this is what happened. You can see that it is still growing as well. And even now, the situation may not be as good as in the past, but still growing a lot. Some people said that right now the situation is maybe worsening than in 1997, the crisis in 1997. But actually, it is not. There are still a lot of new development right now. So these are 3,000 projects. Every quarters, we went to these projects to conduct a survey. We are the only one who went to conduct the survey in the field in 3,000 projects every quarters. We have 100 people. Some of them are very old, look like a millionaire. Some of them look like a youngster who want to get some information for their parents or something. So this is what happening. And you see, last year there are around 375 units projects launched. Our project is small projects, maybe around 150 units per project, or no more than 200 units per project. It is unlike in Indonesia. In Indonesia, you may build township, big township like cinemas and many others. But in Thailand, we are smaller projects, not big projects. You can see here now there are some shrinkage in the supplies in Bangkok. So if you are foreigners, you may be able to buy more efficiently. In Thailand, our commission fee is around 3%. In Singapore, only 1%. But if you buy properties in Phuket, maybe they will charge you 15 to 20%. Wow, that's too high. I should be a broker myself so that I can get rich. And you may see that right now the situation here, let me walk, otherwise I may fall down. You see, the situation here is 60,000 units. 60,000 units. Here in the crisis is only 3,000 units. So this means that the situation here, even if it is shrinking, but it is not as worse as in the 1997 crisis. So that is some exaggeration. And this is the situation January this year, 2025. You see, there are only 11 projects, not 19. We have to change this 11 projects. And really small number of units. So this means that January was really bad. Something similar to the situation in December 2020, why there is COVID-19. Well, you see, only 11 projects. So in February we haven't finished yet, but so far as we know, it will be less than 20 units, 20 projects again. So this means that we are in the slump right now. However, we believe that this year, 2025, will be increasing some 10%. Why? Because there will be cheap housing units for sale, say around 1.5 million baht per unit for condominiums. The government allow developers to build 1.5 million baht units for low-income people. So now they are under a process of approval and get the environmental impact assessment. So by quarter 2 or quarter 3, maybe around 10 to 20,000 units of them will come. So this year, the number of units launched may be over 60,000. Last year it was 61,000. So this year it may be 65,000. But we have a look whether it is true or not. Okay, and you can see that we still have around 234,000 units available for sale on the hand of the developers, real estate developers right now. So this is in Bangkok alone. In our upcountry, another 200,000. So altogether around 400,000 nationwide, and another 1 million from second-hand houses. So you can shop around in Thailand. And you see, last year they launched 61,000 units, right? Last year they launched 61,000 units. Here, 61,000 units launched last year. But last year, the take-up rate, the one who bought, is around 58,000. So the demand and the supply are quite similar. 61,000 for the supply and almost 59,000 for the buying. So this means that the market is still okay. Not really oversupply as we understood. It is not that bad. Okay. But one thing is that if you are foreigners, when you buy properties, maybe you may consider those listed company, big one. For the big one, you can see that the non-public company only 1/4 of the market only. Most of the developers are listed company. Like this morning, Mr. Pratunam, Tang Mati Tham, our honorable chairman, he owns Supalai Company Limited. Public Company Limited. He is the largest, one of the largest developer in Thailand right now. And house price now is decreasing a bit. But some real estate information center said that, oh, house price is increasing because the cost of construction is increasing. That is not true. The cost of construction is not increasing. This is all housing prices. Yeah, this is the case of low price condominium. If you buy low price condominium, the price is not going up anymore. We have a Nepali investor here in Nepal. They said that if you buy something cheap, you cry several times. And cry once. So buy anything very cheap, yeah, cry many times. Yeah. And now we can see the foreign buyers of real estate right now. What happening? This is the condominiums bought by foreigners in the Bangkok metropolitan region in 2024. Last year, the whole year. You can see in many cases, Langsit, Changwattana, but most of them are in the CBD. CBD is the central business district. So most of them are buying in the central business district, around 2,059 units. Okay, central business district, and some also in Rachada Lat Prao. That is the area where many Chinese buying properties there, and also there are quite a large number here on Nut and also Bang Na Theparak. This is the area to go to Suvarnabhumi Airport. But for some other places like Bang Bo Thong or this small thing, not many foreigners buying properties. But if you listen to some real estate information center, they said that the number of units bought by foreigners now is shrinking. This is not the fact. They give some misleading information because they see that the number of units transferred at the Department of Lands shrinking now. But the number of units registered at the Department of Lands today were the units that sold maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago during COVID-19. But they just came to register today. They just complete the construction today. So the number shrinking. But the number of units that booked by the buyers, foreign buyers now is increasing. So this is the real fact. So our real estate information center is really independent. Normally, some government real estate information center, they will have president of the developer association to sit at the board members. For us, we don't have. If our results of the survey is not good, people won't subscribe. But we have done this for over 30 years already, and they believe in our information. Okay. And one thing you can see is that during 2019, foreigners bought around 65,000 units. Okay, 65,000 units. And then during COVID-19, only 1,000 units in Bangkok. And in the year 2021, 1,200. And then recover 2022, 4,000, 5,000. Here, 2024 is almost 6,000. So this means that it is recover. Many foreigners come, maybe some of them from China. If my grandma did not move from China, by now I may be coming to buy properties here. And also from Myanmar, our friends from Myanmar coming as well. From Laos, I conducted the survey in Vientiane in Laos. Many people from Laos want to buy properties in Thailand, in Bangkok, in Pattaya as well. I went to Cambodia. Many of our Cambodian friends went to have medical check in the Bamrung Raj hospital here every year, every month, maybe around more than 500 people coming. Wow, yeah, they are really rich. Yeah. But you can see now that it is a recover now. Okay. But one thing really amazing is that if we consider the percentage of the buyers, you see, during COVID, before COVID-19, in the year 2019. In the year 2019, you can see that 15% of the value of the condominium bought by foreigners, really small figures, 15%, but the number may be 10%, 11%. Okay, but the proportion of the value is 15%. But now, in the year 2024, it is 27% already. This means that our colleagues from Myanmar, from Cambodia, from China, from Taiwan, from Malaysia, they came to buy properties in Bangkok. 1/4 bought by foreigners. So our real estate developer are very happy, and we are indebted to you that you come to buy. Otherwise, our real estate developer may be crying. So let's give a big hand to our buyers from Myanmar and other countries. And the value that they bought is around 6.8 million baht, not much, 6.8 million baht. I heard that in Malaysia there may be at least 2 million ringgit, around 16 million baht. If in the hub of the city, some may be cheaper. In Indonesia as well, we will hear from our colleagues from other countries after my presentation. So this is what's happening in foreign buyers in condominium in Bangkok. This is Bangkok alone. We also have information in other countries as well. And this is the price that you buy, the price that they buy, similar. Okay. Now we see Phuket. Anyone buy property in Phuket? Yeah, should be some. Yeah. Phuket is really famous as well for foreigners. You see, overall, there are a lot of, you see, villa, 149 projects, the villa with the swimming pool. You have swimming pool and pool villa, something like pool villa. Do you like pool villa? I don't like it because when I swim, no one else see me. I want to be in a public swimming pool so that some man can see me, some girls can see me. Yeah, you see many indeed. And the value of the development, you see really big. The villa, 117. Oh, and also resort condominiums. The rest, detached house, semi-detached townhouse, those are for local people, or the people from other cities come to work in Phuket. But the major group is this resort condominiums and villas for foreigners. So in Phuket, there are so many people. But this information is as of March 2024. Actually, we complete the survey of December 24 already. But you forgive me that I cannot give this information for you. Otherwise, the one who subscribe our information may kill me. But this is the one that in March 2024. And you can see that this overall 100 million baht per unit. There are 18 projects, altogether 183 units. And the value is this much. So this is what happened. 100 million units. Wow. 100 million baht per unit. Anyone buy already? 100 million baht per unit. If you buy, tell me. I will become your gardener. You are really rich. Yeah. Yeah. And this is also something about the villa. You see, villa, 100 million. You see, altogether 15 billion baht already. Big development. Yeah. And also something else. But this is the overall picture. We also have the picture in different districts. And in different districts, we also have picture of different types of developments and every price range. So our information is really detailed. So if anyone want to have information from survey or something, you can tell us. We have our surveyors to go to conduct the survey for you. Okay. And land prices, you can see land prices in different beaches. This is the land price and also the changes in land price. This is per square meter, per square feet in Phuket. So you can have a look if you want to buy something. Okay. We conduct this survey because in the year 1994, there was a big tsunami in Bangkok and in Phuket. So we see at that time the property price is not going up, and afterwards it is going up. Yeah, I will show you. I will give you this information later. And you see, it is changing a lot. Actually, the data from 1994, not only 2015. So you can see the riches of our information. Some are really growing a lot. Like here, you can see this is Rawai Beach, Makham or something, Bang Thao Beach, Mai Khao or something. This is in Thai. This is the changing of land prices as a whole from 2004 to 2024 during the past 20 years. See, growing from 100% to 700%, 7 times in Phuket, 7 times. So if you have money, put it there. So this is very interesting indeed. But the land value here and the land value in the government assess value may be a bit different. Okay. In Bangkok, tomorrow we will have another seminar tomorrow, not here at our office. We will present the land price in Bangkok, a big seminar, but maybe land prices may be something very details. Maybe you are not so interested, so we are not invited you to be there, but we invite you to go to see the real estate projects. But I will give you this information first. You can see that the land price going up and down and up again in Bangkok because of the mass transit, nothing else. Just because of the mass transit, we build a lot of mass transits. So that is the thing happening. Now, this is the most expensive land price. We estimated as of end 2025. As of end, now we have as of end 24 already. This is our estimation. We said that it will be like this. It may be 2,630 US dollar per square feet. You use square feet, square meters per square something. Yeah. So this is changes. You can see that this is Sam Square nearby here. It is quite high, around $2,630 per square feet. You can put the banknote like a Thai baht. You can put the Thai baht 1,000 note 10 folds, so that it is equal to this price. 10 stack of 10 folds. So it is around this price for Bangkok. So this is very expensive indeed. But I went to Tokyo 2 weeks ago. Land price is 10 times higher than this. Amazingly, 10 times higher than this, or 15 times higher than this one. This is very high already. But in Ginza, in Tokyo, it is 15 times higher than ours. Amazing. But there are some other problems happening in Thailand for foreign buyers as well. You can see that there are some news about the gangster, but this is just some people, not as a whole, but just some appearance that happen. And also my Chinese fellow countrymen, they also have some gangster or something that also happened. So that's why we need to do something. Yeah. Is it happened in Myanmar also? I see. Maybe they come from Thailand. They come from Myanmar. But that's and also this is a housing project bought by my friend from China. They have the whole housing estate in Thailand, Bangkok, and some Thai people they also have to sell it because they are very naughty or something. And one thing is that normally there is no more foreign purchasing in many countries. But for Myanmar, for everyone, we are welcome. Just only some cases. You can see here. In New Zealand, they said that they won't allow foreigners to buy home anymore because they have only 4 million people. If 1 million people from China to buy, they may become in trouble. Although they have around 80 million goats. But the courts may not be able to vote for them or something. So this is New Zealand. In the case of Canada, they also don't want foreigners anymore. So if you want to buy property abroad, you should come to Thailand. Don't go to Canada. will be too far away either. And in Europe, they said that more countries are banning foreign buyers in real estate because they buy it and they don't stay there or something. So this is the problem in Europe. And in USA, many Chinese went to buy properties nearby the air base, nearby the military base or something, and also agricultural land. So now they are trying to stop foreign Chinese to buy properties there. But for Myanmar people, for Thai people, no problem because we just buy a house or two, one or two houses. But this they will buy a lot of things. And here you can see that land lease. What is happening to land lease? You can see that land lease here. There are also big land lease. In this case, they said that it is not exceed say 50 years. Not only exceed 50 years. So in Vietnam, they said 50 years. But in Thailand, in the Eastern Economic Corridor, we allow them to stay for 99 years. Wow. Yeah, something similar to Hong Kong. But in Vietnam, they said 50 years. But in the case of industrial estate, I went to conduct valuation of industrial estate in Da Nang, in Ho Chi Minh City. Some of them are allowed to buy for 70 years, 70. Okay. And the lease in this case, you can also see that in Bali, they said that maybe around 70 years, not too long. 99 years maybe too much or something. In Singapore, we also have a speaker from Singapore, but he cannot make it in the last minute. So sorry, Mr. Ken Lim. So in Singapore, there are also some lease for 99 years, but just plot to plot, one plot to another plot, not the whole city. But here in Thailand, we allow you to lease a lot. So this is in the case of Singapore. And in this case, you can see that in Hong Kong, you can also lease something around 50 years. But we will listen to our colleagues from Hong Kong later on. In the Philippines, they said 25 years. I don't know what happened, but this is what we collect the information for you. And in Laos, I went to conduct the valuation of dam, 21 irrigation dams and electricity dams in Laos. And they also have allow people to lease, but normally maybe 50 years or something, not really long. And this is also another case that you can see that for you to lease land in the US, UK, maybe sometimes they said 99 years or 999 years. That is in theory. But in practice, maybe they just lease for 50 years or something. Mostly, they do not lease that long. Okay, there are some that lease for 999 years, but that is an exception, not the norm. Not the norm. And then condominiums. In Thailand, we are going to allow condominiums for 70%, 70. But in the Eastern Economic Corridor, you can buy 100%. Yeah. But in Bangkok, you can buy only 49%. But we are trying to make it 70%. You see what happened? In China, they allow for 50 years or local maybe 70 years. I went to teach in University of Xiamen University. If I stay longer for 1 year, I'm entitled to buy a condominium. But I mean, to lease 50 years, not really buy, to lease for 50 years. But for Chinese, when they come to Thailand, they can buy forever, 49% forever. Maybe our Thai government is really kind to our Chinese people. I think President Xi Jinping may be not as kind as Thai government to Thailand. So this is in China. And then you can see that Vietnam, they also said that you can buy condominium maybe around 30%. Actually, we should have one man from Vietnam to come here as well. But next week, the real estate, the Vietnam Association of Brokers, they will have their own 10-year anniversary. So they could not make it this time. But maybe during our Asia Pacific Real Estate Congress in July, and they will come. And normally they will come in July. Okay, so they allow only 30%. But in Thailand, we are trying to make it 70%, 70. Okay. And then you can see here that in Indonesia, they said also you can lease, but no more than 49%. Something similar to Thailand. Maybe Thailand we may imitate from Indonesia, or Indonesia imitated us, I don't know. But the same figure, 49% right now. But remember, in Pattaya, in the Eastern Economic Corridor, we can allow the foreigners to buy 100%. And this is in the Philippines. They said that as long as 60% of the building owned by Filipinos. So this means that foreigners can buy condominiums in the Philippines only 40%. So this is the case. And minimum prices, as I told you about the minimum prices. You can see here that my President Tan Kien Un will tell you in details, but this is what they said, that if in the case of in the hub of the city, maybe around 2 million in zone 1 district of Petaling Jaya or Gombak something. So this is 2 million. Also here 2 million, but the rest may be 1 million. 1 million ringgit may be around 8 million baht. 8 million baht. The money of Malaysia is bigger than Thailand. So this is a minimum price. You cannot buy lower than that. If you buy lower than that, cheaper than that, our fellow countrymen will be negatively affected, because they will come to buy the price, the house that our people buy. Like in Bangkok, foreigners buy at the average price of 6 million baht only. 6 million baht only. Our fellow countrymen, Thailand, maybe buy at around 4 million or 5 million. So similar prices. We don't have minimum price. But in Malaysia, the government is really smart. They have minimum price. And so far as I found from Indonesia, they also said that around in Jakarta, maybe 330,000 US dollar per unit, maybe around 10 million baht. 10 million baht you can buy. So in Thailand, maybe we should set up at around 12 million. 12 million. Because Thailand may be a little, GDP per capita may be a little higher than Indonesia. So we make it maybe 12 million or something. But in Malaysia, it's around 15 million. Indonesia may be around 10 million baht or something. And, and buying and selling tax. This is also something very important as well. As you may know that in Spain, if you go to buy, you see buying tax maybe 10.5%. In Thailand, welcome our colleagues from Myanmar, from anyone. If you come to buy condominiums in Bangkok, no buying tax, free. Welcome. Yeah, I tell you the truth. Maybe you pay me somehow. 10.5%, so that the government of Spain can get this money to develop their own country, right? But in Thailand, our government is really rich. We don't need your money. Okay. Yeah. In Cyprus, it is around 19%. Cyprus is higher, 19%. Yeah. In Singapore, 60%. If you buy a condominium in Singapore, say 40 million baht, you have to pay for the government of Singapore another 24 million for the government of Singapore to use up that money for the development of their own country. But in Thailand, we are too rich to need your country, your money. So come. In Hong Kong, around 30%. Hong Kong, 30%. This is try to block those Chinese from mainland China to buy properties in Hong Kong. But still, there are so many people come to buy properties in Hong Kong. And this is the case of Taiwan. They also have tax a lot as well in Taiwan. Our new government, our new world president of FIABCI next year will be a very beautiful lady from Taiwan. She is a big developer, one of the largest developer from Taiwan. So she will become our world president next year. But this year, it is a Spanish. In UK, you can see that non-UK residents tax rate is about this. No, If you buy something very high, expensive, say 1.5 million, 1.5 million pound, you have to pay tax 17%. Buy the cheap one, only 5%. Yeah, so this is like a ladders. This is also a good idea. But don't worry, our Thai government never heard about this. So they won't charge you. Okay. I will not tell our deputy prime minister who came today. And in India, my colleague from India, Mr. Ponte will speak something about this as well. In India, you can see that around 5%, 5 to 8% of the total property value as a stamp duty. But we don't have stamp duty here. But our stamp duty is something else. And also the government intervention. What is the government intervention in Australia? They said that Mr. Patip, our honorable chairman, he went to develop a lot of projects in Australia. I can buy from him, no problem. But if I want to sell, what happened? If I want to sell it, I have to sell to Australian only. I cannot sell to my Thai friend. If the police of Australia found that I sell to my friends, they will arrest me and put me in jail. I cannot say that I'm sick, I should be in the hospital or something. No, cannot. And I also have to pay fine for 3 million baht, around 3 million baht. You see? Yeah. If you buy properties in Australia, this is some intervention. You cannot buy the second-hand home. Otherwise, the fellow countrymen in Australia will be in big trouble because they cannot compete with you in buying properties. You may know that if you are foreigners, you buy a house in any country, you will buy at a higher price. You will pay more commission fee to the brokers higher than local people. So this is the case. And in Malaysia, my friend said that there may be some freezing of some zones if they know that the INSPEN, the NAPIC, National Information Center of Malaysia, if they know that this area is oversupply already. So they said this area, no new development holding. But in Thailand, they can develop anywhere they like, in as much as they like to do. So in Thailand, more freedom. Come to Thailand. Just kidding. You see, this is in Taiwan. This is nothing. I just try to show myself. But the thing is, in Taiwan, there is a policy called 345. This means that if you buy property in Taiwan, particularly those Chinese, if you buy Chinese from mainland China, if you buy property in Taiwan, you cannot sell within the first 3 years. Like Mr. Min U, Madam Momo, if you buy a house in Bangkok, you cannot sell within the next 3 years. And then, this is in Taiwan, but in Thailand we don't have any restriction. You see, within the first 3 years you cannot sell, so that you cannot do speculation. Okay, if you can sell it, you can do speculation. But if you cannot sell it, no speculation or really little speculation. What is for? Taiwanese government said that if you are foreigners, particularly those you are from mainland China, you cannot stay in Taiwan more than 4 consecutive months. You cannot stay more than 4 consecutive months. Okay. Next week I will go to UK and France. I have a visa. They said that I can come in for a year, and every time I can stay around 3 months or something. This is also similar. Even if you buy a properties in Taiwan, you cannot stay over 4 months. If you stay over 4 months, maybe there may be something wrong. Okay. And number 5 is that you can borrow money from a local bank in Taiwan, but not more than 50% of the property value. Not more than 50%. But for Thailand people, if you buy a properties, you can get the loan from the bank, 100%. Okay, in Thailand it's 100%. Sometimes they allow you to borrow money 110%. or 120%, so that you can have that money for organizing some party that you buy a house or something. So this is the intervention from Taiwan. You see, if you are FIABCI members, FIABCI Taiwan will invite you to go to FIABCI Taiwan gala dinner every year. So Myanmar and Cambodia and many other countries, you should have your FIABCI so that there is some exchanges. There are a lot of exchanges with different countries. And this coming July, we also invite many FIABCI presidents from more other countries to come here as well, so you can meet them. FIABCI Indonesia, FIABCI Singapore, FIABCI Malaysia, they also have their annual event as well. This is the event of FIABCI, so that you may come like a Mimpim. Mimpim is the largest real estate marketplace in Cannes, in France, every year in March. So next week, not next week, March 12th, I will be there. So you may kindly come. ขึ้นมาถ่ายวันนี้ก็ได้นะ He is a spy. And then this is FIABCI World Congress. This is last year in Singapore. This coming year, it will be in Lagos. Lagos, not Lagos, they call Lagos in Nigeria. We should go there in June this year, mid of June this year. So we should go there to have a look. I will be there as well. And there's also FIABCI last year, year before last, it was in Miami. So every year they are rotating. Next year it will be in what they call Hungary. So they will be changing every year. If you go, you will have an opportunity to take a photo with the beautiful ladies also. This is a FIABCI World Prix d'Excellence Award. We have our FIABCI-Thai Prix d'Excellence Award, but this is to the FIABCI World. You have to pass FIABCI Myanmar first, FIABCI-Thai first, FIABCI Philippines first, and then you go to FIABCI World President Award. These two ladies are waiting for you. And also in Asia Pacific, this is organized in Indonesia. Our president from Indonesia also take part on this as well. So this is a case that we have exchange of a lot of ideas. So you should become our. This is a man from Mr. Prateep. We saw him this morning already. This is Mr. Kin from Myanmar. So they go there in the Philippines. So this coming next week in Vietnam, our president from Myanmar, Malaysia, can also go there so that to meet these people or other people as well. So kindly join us next week, February 26 in Hanoi. So you can meet again there. And this is another event somewhere. I cannot remember already for FIABCI award. And this is in Taiwan. Oh, this is a lady president. This lady is from USA. She was a president around three years ago. This lady is the president from Taiwan that will be the next president next year. This is my wife. And the rest from other countries. And this is the FIABCI in Vietnam, the Vietnam National Real Estate Association. And this was the president of FIABCI 2 years ago from Indonesia, Mr. Budiasa. And someone else. This is the in Jakarta. These two ladies are also our board member of FIABCI. And so Mr. Clayton Wade, we went to Jakarta together. So tomorrow we will have an event here. You cannot read it, right? So this is in English. So you can use the Google for camera. So it make it into. Tomorrow we will have a land price in Phuket, but and also particularly in Bangkok as well. So this is a big seminar, but for Thai people only, because we speak in Thai for tomorrow, because we will give you the information about property land price in different locations and with some analysis. So this is our role. Yeah. And last but not least, this coming July 4, 5, 6, you can kindly come here. Yeah, Miss Min Min Oo and Madam Momo, maybe you can kindly come here. If you are not so sure that you have time or not, pay first. Sorry. If you pay, you will come. That on the 4th, so we will have the reception by the Ya cruise by the river here. So you and on the 4th, we will be a lot of discussion on real estate development, innovation, prop tech, and some other things. And July 6th is Sunday. July 6th, you will have a property tour about very beautiful property projects, very good prototypes. We make it on Sunday because traffic will be really good. And it will be at the Sheraton Hotel. So this one is by the river. So it will be a really beautiful one for this Royal Orchid Sheraton, nearby Shangri-La Hotel, around that area. So maybe you can kindly come. This is, and at the evening of July the 5th, there will be FIABCI-Thai Prick Dexalong Award 2025 on that night with gala dinner. So you wear black tie or something, coming here. So you will meet so many people. We will invite president of FIABCI from different countries to come here, and as well as leaders of associations. This time we will provide leaders of association, all the associations in the Philippines, in Malaysia, Indonesia, Myanmar. You can come. We will provide you a booth so that you can show your products, you can show your service. So everyone will get to know you free. So this is free because we won some lottery already. So it will be free so that it will be a place to meet with each other. And our registration fee is really inexpensive, $180 only, including gala dinner, including river cruise, including property tour, including one-day seminar, what with lunch and coffee breaks. You see, it is very inexpensive indeed, because we are not going to make money on this, just to have a venue for everyone to come together. So please join us. Okay, so this is myself. So it is the end of my presentation. Is there any question so far?
You think that's going to come back on Thailand at some point in the future?
No, we have sorry, I may make myself clear. We have zoning regulation in Thailand. Like in this area, we also have zoning. How high can we build? And in the plot area, say our plot area of 10,000 square meters, we may build 8 times or 10 times of the land area. And also we need to leave the open space ratio. Say if we build 100,000, building area, we have to leave around 3-4% for vacant area or green area. So this is something that's happening. But our zoning may be a little relaxed compared to the zoning in Malaysia, in the Philippines, or maybe particularly in Singapore. Yeah. So this is the case. Yeah. Any other question? No?
Thank you, Dr.Sopon.
Yes, sir.
Allow me to ask you a few questions about the real estate in Thailand. Some Myanmar citizens are now investing across to Thailand. I would like to thank Mr. Sopon for inviting our Myanmar team to this event. So let me know about real estate law and the financial transaction according to with your law. Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah. So real estate law, particularly if you want to buy condominiums or want to buy land or something, what happened? Yeah, I will tell you tonight, midnight.
Thank you, sir.
Not now.
Thank you, Dad.
The thing is, there are several laws that really interesting. Like in the case that if you invest and get the permission from the board of investment, you can buy land for your enterprises. Say maybe around 6,000 square meters, and you can buy land around 12,000 square meters, say for your house, and you can buy land around 20,000 square meters for your workers or something. So there are a lot of things. And if you buy condominiums, you buy condominiums, maybe you can buy up to 49%, except in the CBI, in the EEC, you can buy up to 100%. Yeah, that is very high. Yeah. But before you buy, for Myanmar people, before you buy, or any people, before you buy any properties, you should let me do the valuation for you so that you know what is the market price, so that you are not cheated or something. And we can also take you to see, to go to the Department of Lands office so that you will know the transaction properly, so that someone will help you properly. Because for us, we are not the brokers ourselves. That's why we can tell you what are happening. And in Thailand, we also have professional brokers, say those from the Real Estate Broker Association or our Thai Appraisal and Estate Agent Foundation. They can be professional people to help you. Okay. So any other question while we are waiting for our panel discussion?